The night sky, once a symbol of peace and wonder, is now a new arena for global competition. What was once a canvas for dreamers and astronomers has become a battleground for nations seeking to secure their interests far above the clouds. Germany, long recognized for its economic strength and cautious diplomacy, is now shifting its focus to space, not to plant flags or claim territory, but to secure its future in an increasingly unpredictable world. The stakes are higher than ever, and Germany is determined not to be left behind. For decades, Germany's military approach was restrained, shaped by its history and a commitment to peace. But as new threats emerge, from cyber attacks to the weaponization of space, leaders have been forced to rethink old doctrines and adapt to a rapidly changing landscape. The government is ramping up military spending with a significant share now dedicated to space-based assets and cutting-edge technology. Investments in satellites, sensors, and secure communications are seen as essential to national defense. Today, satellites and sensors are as vital as tanks and ships, underpinning everything from navigation and communication to financial systems and emergency response. The invisible infrastructure in orbit is the backbone of modern society. Protecting these assets is essential. A single disruption could cripple modern life, halting transportation, commerce, and even national security operations. The risks are real, and the consequences could be immediate and severe. Germany's new strategy is about more than hardware. It's a fundamental shift in how the nation views security, blending technology, policy, and international cooperation to safeguard its interests. As Germany invests in lasers, advanced satellites, and next-generation defenses, it's claiming a stake in the ultimate high ground, space, ensuring its voice is heard and its future protected in this new frontier. Germany's new tools for national security start with advanced reconnaissance satellites, high-tech eyes in the sky that are constantly watching over the globe. These satellites represent a leap forward in surveillance technology, offering capabilities that were once the stuff of science fiction. These sophisticated satellites provide real-time, incredibly detailed images, tracking everything from troop movements to the construction of new facilities. They can see through clouds, operate in total darkness, and even monitor moving vehicles at night, giving Germany a persistent, all-weather advantage. With independent satellite networks, Germany no longer has to rely solely on allies for critical intelligence. This autonomy means faster decision-making and greater control over sensitive information, strengthening national sovereignty. Lasers are another game-changer, not just for sci-fi but for secure, high-speed satellite communications that are nearly impossible to intercept or jam. Laser technology is revolutionizing how data is sent between satellites, making it faster and more secure than ever before. Laser links create a resilient encrypted information highway in space, allowing satellites to share vast amounts of data instantly. This network is the backbone of modern space-based intelligence, ensuring that information flows without interruption. But lasers aren't just for communication. They can also defend. Powerful beams can blind or disable enemy satellites without creating dangerous debris, offering a cleaner, more precise way to neutralize threats in orbit. As threats to satellites grow more complex, these advanced technologies are essential for protecting national interests and maintaining the security of vital space assets. Germany's investment in lasers and spy satellites is about staying ahead in a new era of space security, where innovation and vigilance are key to survival and success. The cosmic chess game is on, and Germany is determined to play with strategy, precision, and cutting-edge technology. The stakes are higher than ever. Information dominance and the safety of modern society depend on who controls the skies above. Why is Germany making this move now? The answer lies in a world that's become more unpredictable than ever, with old certainties rapidly eroding. The global landscape is shifting, and Germany finds itself at a crossroads, needing to adapt to new threats and challenges that simply didn't exist a decade ago. Recent crises, ranging from cyber attacks to geopolitical tensions, have made it clear that Europe's peace and stability can no longer be taken for granted. For decades, Germany and its neighbors relied heavily on the US for security, especially in critical areas like space. But today, that reliance is increasingly seen as a vulnerability, not a guarantee. That's why strategic autonomy has become the new guiding principle. Germany wants the ability to act independently without waiting for others. Building sovereign satellites and advanced defensive systems is at the heart of this shift, giving Germany direct control over its intelligence, communications, and critical infrastructure. It's about ensuring that vital information and national security are never out of reach. In today's world, modern warfare is driven by data, and space-based assets are the backbone of information dominance. But it's not just the military. Civilian life is equally dependent. Imagine a day without GPS or satellite communications. Transportation, banking, and emergency services would grind to a halt, paralyzing society and the economy. Germany's investment in space is both a shield and a deterrent, ensuring it can protect, monitor, and control its assets in an increasingly contested domain. This is not just about defense, it's a proactive step to safeguard Germany's future, its sovereignty, and its role as a leader in a space-dependent world. Germany's ambitions are part of a global race for space dominance. The US and China lead with vast satellite networks and advanced counterspace capabilities. China's rapid progress, including anti-satellite weapons, has made space a potential war zone. France, the UK, India, and Japan are also building up their military space programs. For these nations, sovereign space assets are essential for security and influence. Germany isn't trying to match superpowers overnight. It's focusing on high-impact technologies like laser communications and imaging. The goal fill critical gaps in NATO and EU capabilities, reducing reliance on any single ally. Germany's pragmatic approach is about becoming a more capable, independent partner. In a crowded competitive field, targeted innovation is its ticket to relevance. The space stage is growing, and Germany is stepping into the spotlight. Germany's space push is built on deep European collaboration, especially with France. By pooling resources and expertise, they aim to create a European space capability greater than the sum of its parts. Joint projects like next-generation reconnaissance satellites combine France's experience and Germany's sensor technology. This ensures seamless intelligence sharing and strengthens Europe's collective security. Collaboration extends to shared doctrines and institutions, like the EU Satellite Center. The goal: a unified European space network for tracking threats and coordinating responses. Germany's investment signals a commitment to a truly European capacity to act in space. Military space technology offers Germany and Europe new security and economic opportunities. Sovereign satellites mean independent intelligence and faster, more informed decisions. High-tech investments drive innovation, creating jobs and boosting competitiveness. But the risks are real. Militarizing space could spark a new arms race and increase instability. Technologies like lasers, even for defense, can be seen as offensive, fueling mistrust. Space is unforgiving. Misinterpreted failures or ambiguous events could trigger escalation. The more weapons in orbit, the higher the risk of catastrophic mistakes. Navigating this landscape requires not just technology, but new rules and diplomacy. Germany must balance security gains with the dangers of a weaponized cosmos. The challenge: protect vital assets without making space a battlefield. Germany's space investment is reshaping European defense. Europe is moving from a consumer of US space security to a sovereign provider. Independent satellites and defenses give leaders unfiltered information and new autonomy. This shift strengthens NATO, making Europe a more balanced partner. Expensive, complex space projects demand deeper European cooperation. Germany's initiative will drive joint ventures and shared doctrines, forging a real European space identity. Securing space is now synonymous with securing the future. Germany is laying the foundation for a more resilient, influential Europe. Germany's space ambitions raise tough economic and ethical questions. The costs are huge: billions for satellites and lasers, at a time of competing social needs. Every euro spent on defense is one not spent on science or social programs. Policymakers must balance security with the pursuit of peaceful exploration. Ethical dilemmas loom: who controls satellite data and how is privacy protected? Space weapons, even for defense, risk normalizing conflict in orbit. Germany's choices reflect its values and require open debate with citizens and allies. The price of vigilance is high, financially and morally. Space, once the realm of dreamers, is now a pillar of modern life and defense. Satellites are the linchpins of communication, navigation and security, but also of vulnerability. Losing these assets would cripple society, making their protection a necessity. Space is the ultimate high ground, offering unmatched vantage and security. Germany's investment in lasers and satellites is a clear-eyed response to this reality. The future will see space become more crowded and contested. The challenge: secure the heavens without triggering arms races or chaos. International rules and cooperation are essential to keep space safe. The cosmos is vast, but only wise stewardship will keep it open for all. Germany's journey is just one part of humanity's quest to defend and preserve our place in the stars.